Namaste, friends. Welcome back to my show, Story Time with Prashanti Vaishnavi. In the previous video, we saw about the Sthala Purana of Periya Kovil, also known as Sri Rangam. We learnt about the journey of Sri Ranganatha's Vigraham from Satyaloka to Ayodhya and finally to Sri Rangam. Today, we shall see the Sthala Purana of one of my most favorite place, Sri Villiputtur. In this video, I will talk about Srivilliputturu, which is popular as birthplace of Andal, but that is not the only reason for its popularity. Srivilliputturu is a town in Virudunagar district in Tamil Nadu. The Andal temple in this place is known as Srivilliputturu Andal temple and it is one of the 108 Divya Desam temples dedicated to Lord Vishnu. As we have seen in my previous videos, Vaishnava Divya Desams are the 108 temples dedicated to Lord Vishnu and which are also mentioned in the songs of Alvars. Alvars are Tamil poet saints who dedicated their lives in singing songs in the praise of Lord Narayana. Srivilliputturu has a unique distinction of being the birthplace of two of the 12 Alvars, Nammalvar and Andal. Today we shall see how Srivilliputturu got its name and about the history of this divine place. Many years ago, the land of Srivilliputturu was under the rule of hunter queen Malli. She had two sons, Valli and Kandan. One day, when the two brothers went for hunting in the forest, they saw a tiger and aimed to kill it. When their arrow missed the tiger, Kandan chased after the tiger deep into the forest, but unfortunately, the tiger killed him. Unaware of Kandan's death, Valli prayed to Lord Narayana to help him find his brother. The Lord appeared in his vision and told him about Kandan's death and also about their previous birth, that is, their Purva Janma. He narrated that they were sages in their previous birth and because of a curse, they were born as hunters. Sriman Narayana told Valli that he would bring back his brother's life but instructed him to clear the forest and create a settlement there. The Lord told him to find a big banyan tree in the middle of the forest and that there is a murti lying there for so many years. The Lord instructed Valli to construct a temple for this murti. After the vision, just like the god said, Kandan came back to his life. Overjoyed, the brothers did as they were told. They constructed a temple for this murti with great enthusiasm and with the help of their people. Since this place was created by Valli, it came to be known as Srivilliputturu and the presiding deity is known as Sri Vadabhadrasai. Now, we may wonder, why were the two sages born as hunters in this birth, Valli and Kundan? Now, we shall see about that story in detail. Very long ago, in a serene place near the banks of river Ganga, many sages were performing tapas. They also used to indulge in discussions about Shastras daily evening. On one such evening, a poorly dressed hunter came near them and requested them to allow him to participate in the discussions as well. But two of the sages laughed at him, teased him for being a hunter, and told him to go away. Saddened by their unfair treatment just because he was a hunter, he went away. On seeing this, an old wise sage who was among them went to the hunter and apologized to him on behalf of the other sages. The hunter angrily cursed that the two sages who ridiculed him will be born as hunters in their next birth and then only they would be able to attain moksha. On a lighter note, this is a lesson for all of us to never misuse our positions or power or to make fun of others. The good deed we do will definitely help us and the bad deed we do will come back and hurt us, at least in the long run. Anyway, coming back to the story. Why is Srivilliputturu popular among the temple goers? That is because two of the Alvars, Nammalvar and Andal, were born here, as we saw earlier. So now, let us delve into the other significant point regarding Srivilliputturu. Many great scholars and bhaktas migrated to Srivilliputtur and started residing there. One of them was Mukunda Bhattar and his wife Padmavalli. Both of them were Parama Bhaktas of Vadabhadra Sai, the residing deity of Srivilliputtur. On an auspicious day, a child was born to them and they named him Vishnu Chittar, which means the one who always contemplates on the name of Lord Vishnu. True to his name, Vishnu Chittar always sang the glory of the Lord and was a great devotee of Vadabhadra Sai. One of the greatest teachings of this child, who later came to be known as Periyalvar, is that we should always chant Lord's name and sing his praise with bhakti and devotion. We shall see more about Periyalvar and Andal in my next video. I shall end this video with a beautiful song which emphasizes on the importance of singing Lord's glory, Rama, Krishna, etc. पुण्यनाम पवित्र नाम राम नाम साई राम, पुण्य नाम पवित्र नाम राम नाम साई राम, हरे कृष्ण हरे राम मधुर नाम साई राम, हरे कृष्ण हरे राम मधुर नाम साई राम, करुण सिंधु सीताराम दीन बंधु राधेश्याम, करुण सिंधु सीताराम दीन बंधु राधेश्याम, हरे कृष्ण हरे राम मधुर नाम साई राम, हरे कृष्ण हरे राम मधुर नाम साई राम, पुण्य नाम पवित्र नाम राम नाम साई राम. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed listening to my video as much as I enjoyed making this.